Hello, it's Lou Collins with another tip of the day for you. So today we're looking at gilding flakes. Now, these little beautiful flakes always fill me with dread because I think I'm going to get sticky fingers trying to apply glue to things. The flakes, of course, are going to go absolutely everywhere, and do you know what? I avoid using them because I just don't want to get the mess everywhere, and I'm quite a clean crafter usually. So I'm going to show you one tip just for making this process a little bit quicker and cleaner. And it's just double-sided tape. It's really simple. You get a lovely, beautiful, clean line of gilding flakes on your project. Now you can make these stripes lines. You can make them just a wrap around a project if you want to, a border or a frame, however you want. But just double-sided tape. Of course, they all come in different widths, different thicknesses, and different types. So you get your clear or your red line tape, you get this sort of finger lift tape. It really doesn't matter, have a go with all of them, they're all going to work very similar. Diagonal stripes across the front of a card are beautiful. So just try all these different things out, and I'm just going to show you now how easy these are to use. So I have to be careful, I do have some heaters, fan heaters on in here today. So I'm just going to start taking these over, and I apply a little bit, and I make sure that little bit that I've put down kind of grips onto as much as possible before I start adding more. Now you're always going to have excess with this, always, because you are going to brush this off in a little while. So just tapping a little bit more onto here. So all of these pieces they'll either end up in the container, or they won't, or they'll end up flying around and going up the hoover eventually. So just be cautious with how much you're using. And I'm just spreading it around with my finger, as you can see, making sure I catch as much as possible. Now I want to get everything. So you could do like a distressed line if you wanted to, where you're not quite catching all of the sticky, but we want as much caught as possible. So it's well worth picking up a few big flakes and just dabbing over the sticky lines to try to cover. And what you want to go for is have a sticky line that is no longer sticky as such, so make sure your lines of tape are no longer sticky. Okay, so now I'm just going to try and clear up as much as possible, pop that back into the tub. It's almost an impossible task. It's well worth having a lot more than you need. Now the beauty of this is I don't need to allow this to dry. It's already a dry glue. So I'm going to take a really stiff brush here, and I'm going to work round in circles. As you can see, that is cleaning off the excess, and I have got beautiful gilded lines underneath. Now I've just used a plain solid silver here, but if you have some of the gilding flakes that have greens and reds and all the different colours in, they are going to look absolutely stunning. Now I'm just going to tip this onto my desk. I'll sweep this all up afterwards, get rid of the excess. In fact, I'll probably hoover a lot of it, what I can't catch. There we go, and we've got some beautifully gilded lines on there, really nice and neat. And of course you can clean this up. If they were diagonal silver lines across the card, they would look stunning. It's a shame I can't really pick out the shine for you, but that is, believe it or not, one of the cleanest ways that I have found of using your gilding flakes.